Hey guys, Vivi here again. It has been a while and a lot of things have happened in my life. But I do have some updates for y'all regarding my novel, thankfully. To recap, I am currently writing a fantasy novel about a disgraced spy who infiltrates a rural organization hiding a dangerous secret, cursed blood magic. Updates. I know it's been a week. It's been a long week for me. I had a huge block regarding the last scene in chapter 6, and I ended up procrastinating on it a lot, even if I know if I just sat down and worked through some things, I'd probably be able to work through it. I finally did that yesterday, and today I'm still in the process of working through it and figuring out what's been keeping me from getting into the flow of writing, from working on the thing. A lot of it is more, I don't know if I should say psychological. I kind of realized that it's all in the uncertainty and the vagueness because I did not have a very concrete idea for what's going to happen in the arc after this introductory arc. It's still Act 1. Like, my Act 1 has like 3 arcs in it, so we're coming up to the second arc. And I do have an outline. I do have a per chapter outline for that, but I'm realizing that the thing that's been bothering me about chapter 6, and actually a lot of the first arc leading into the second arc, it feels like the tension has fallen kind of low. Or no, maybe that's not the right word. Tension is not the right word. It is adjacent to it. I think that the urgency has fallen. And I need to up that urgency again. And I need to up the tension again in the second arc. And my current outline just isn't supporting that, which makes it harder for me, I guess, like emotionally speaking and writing wise, to find the anchor for me to write towards next. And so that is one thing that's been bothering me that I figured out. The other thing that I realized that I figured out yesterday was that after I wrote a couple of 100 words that I have not updated you guys on, but I did write a couple of 100 words before I hit this block. The way that I ended that section did not give me a good jumping point or a platform point to get to the next scene of chapter 6. When I figured that out yesterday, I went back and reworked it. I'm finally moving into the last scene of the chapter, which I'm super thankful for, and all goes well, I'll finish that today or tomorrow. So there's that. That's what's been happening with me. Those are the updates that I have for you guys. I know it's been a while. I thought I would get some writing in and be able to record an update last week. But then I had a trip out of town. I went to a ball, guys. And it just didn't end up happening even if I brought all of my stuff to where I was staying. I had a lot of fun. So, yeah. So, my plans for today is going to be finishing chapter 6 because I'm so behind on that. I really need to write that. And then after I finish chapter 6, I could start chapter 7, but I'm not sure if I should just write according to my current outline or if I should figure out how to fix the problems that I see currently. I'm gonna try to end this video on a positive note. But one thing that I was struggling with since I started writing Villain Arc's dialogue is that I realized that his introduction doesn't seem as memorable or as vaguely menacing as Leowen's introduction. And the problem there is that Villanarch is going to be one of the main antagonistic forces of Act 1. Actually, Act 1 is supposed to be his feature act as an antagonistic force, and as a character, I guess. And his introduction just wasn't giving that. So I've been racking my brains trying to figure out how to fix that. Even if my friend said that the introduction was okay, it just didn't feel that way to me. He doesn't seem like he has enough power to be a threat yet. But I suppose I also realized this morning while I was journaling, actually, I realized that I could keep it as is. Like, it's okay. It's okay as long as I develop him throughout Act 1 and show him as an obstacle in Elleren's path. It'll be fine, probably. What made me feel better was that I realized that choosing him as the main obstacle, as the main antagonistic force in Act 1 was actually a really good idea, because this is the act where they are the best foils for each other. In some ways, they're both fighting for their careers. Elleren is trying to save her career, and basically she's trying to keep her career, while Villanarch feels like he has already lost his career, and when he is given a glimmer of hope to regain an opportunity to climb out of the hole he's in, he tries to grasp it, and in the process they butt heads, aside from the fact that they're bitter ex-friends. So like, when I realized that, I was like, okay, so I kind of have my anchor now, and I think I should run with this when I am revisiting the arc 2, the second arc's outline. So some progress, but progress is still progress. I'm just glad to have worked through that block. It's my first major block in a while. But yeah, I am still working on my novel, and I'm gonna finish this. I'm really gonna finish this. I swear I'm gonna finish this, guys. So those are my updates for today, for the last week and a couple of days. And thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned and listening and just being so patient with me and my writing and my story. So I will start updating again regularly, especially since I am now at the point where I have no backlog videos. So I will be recording and editing these updates on the same day. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.